In 2011, the Freehold Regional High School District embarked on an incredible journey to clarify its missions, the goals of the organization, and 7 strategies to achieve them. Together, these elements unite to form the Compass Project, the 5-year strategic plan for the regional district. Evaluating the district's predominant use of technology to be in the realm of augmentation, plans were set to move practitioners to levels of modification and eventually redefinition within the Schmear model. According to the strategic plan, the regional district will advance and maintain a forward-thinking, technology-infused approach to learning and growth. With continually evolving technological advancements, this is certainly an audacious target benchmarked by 5 result statements within the Compass Project. To support this end and aligning with Strategy 4, Result Statement 4, my goal for leading and learning is to improve teacher feedback by using technology. Using GoogleDocs and Kaizena to facilitate teacher feedback to students, this technology goal also is in alignment with Strategy 4, Result Statement 5. According to Hattie and Temperley, feedback is one of the most powerful influences on learning and achievement. That influence can be either positive or negative. Positive feedback can increase the likelihood that students will persist in an activity and show a greater level of interest. Learners are also increasingly using technology as tools in their everyday lives. However, they struggle to see how the same technologies can be used as tools for learning. In the current year of the strategic plan, 3 of the 5 result statements are well underway. The district's BYOD effort expanded acceptable use of personal smart devices and addressed infrastructure upgrades needed for technology-infused teaching and learning. Staff has received ongoing job-embedded training on innovative uses of technology, and a district culture of positive peer pressure has been maintained. This is the environment in which my goal for leading and learning is housed. Starting out, an invitation was sent to all teacherpreneurs via an email I sent to departmental supervisors to solicit teacher participation. This was then followed by personal promotion to individual teachers to encourage them to join the effort. Securing 6 staff members from 4 different disciplines, including English, Art, Social Studies, and World Language, Stage 1 of the implementation plan was underway. Here are some artifacts, teacher testimonies, and survey results from the experience.
All right. So my initial impression when asked to use Kaizena was a positive one. I thought the idea of giving kids verbal feedback was something that the kids would enjoy. Maybe not necessarily listening to my voice, but that it was something different, and anytime you can do something different, it works as a hook for student engagement.
My challenge that I am having is the voice commenting. I find that I'm very open to highlighting and making the comments in text the same way I would if I were writing it down on paper to the student versus adding my voice to it, which is kind of the whole purpose of this. And I think I'm just a little bit afraid that my voice is too telling, and I'm not sure how to get around that as far as giving feedback goes. It is great when you have very positive comments to make and the paper is excellent and you're pointing out really good things, but I'm a little bit concerned about when I'm making criticisms to the student to not come off as being frustrated, especially if it's something that I know I've gone over several times in class and the student is still doing it. Like, how do I not convey that frustration in my voice? And do I need to make a text comment and then maybe come back to that voice comment later? So those are some of the concerns or challenges that I think I'm having with this program. I would think in the beginning of the year, the best way to use this is an introduction to Google Docs. Probably give the kids an assignment that is not as intimidating as the one that I tried to use it here, which was an ultimate research argument paper, but something a little less intimidating and something that's going to be focused grading. and then have the students sign up for Google Docs, create this assignment, upload the assignment, and then have them use it as a peer revision first, where each student would be responsible for looking for a certain element. Maybe one student is responsible for thesis statements, one is responsible for topic sentences, and each student has to highlight with a different color. And I think if we took it step by step, then throughout the year they would become familiar with it, and then I would also be more comfortable with using it that way as well. So it wouldn't just all be teacher-centered feedback, it would be getting feedback from your peers. And that to me would be a really good way to start.
I was surprised when the kids started listening to their feedback, how much fun they had listening to it. I gave them an opportunity to use their smartphones to listen to their feedback in class. And most of them pulled their phones out right away and took a look at it. Compare that to when I hand back a normal pen and paper close reading assignment. I would guess that most of the students take a look, but don't really go through the feedback and absorb it. And they seemed to with this tool, more so than they would have with the traditional.
Overall, the experience of using technology to improve teacher feedback has been positive. There is still work to be done, however, to move practitioners to the level of transformative use of technology. From this experience, it is clear that professional development is needed to help teachers better formulate feedback to students, as well as provide teachers opportunities to experience PD innovatively themselves so that they have a frame of reference as to how various approaches can be. By using a flipped PD approach for this initiative, pilot participants shared flipping the classroom is now an instructional strategy they will use with their students that they would not have used before. Looking ahead, the stage has been set for a successful implementation of the second phase of this effort. The continued momentum of what was started here is welcomed.